friends, what's up? I am so excited to finally be doing this video for you. This is a full review on a 360 lace frontal that I got from Wow African. And in this video, my mom is here with me. She's just dyeing her knots with her CC wig. So anyways, jumping back over here to me, I have this brochure that comes with the 360 lace front. It's super cute. It tells you kind of how to take care of your hair, and there's some YouTubers in there, so that was nice. Also, the hair comes in the box inside of this plastic bag, as you guys can see. So removing the hair from the package, this hair is so nice. It's so silky and soft. This is a 14-inch unit. It has lace from ear to ear. It comes pre-plucked, and it has 3 combs in the front on top and 1 in the back. It also has adjustable straps and lace in the back as well. I'm going to start off with my Salon Care Quick White Bleach because I need to bleach my knots. So you're going to need some bowls, some brushes, of course, a pair of gloves, and some neutralizing shampoo, any brand, whatever you guys like. So before I get started, you guys, I like to take the hair and flip it inside out, as you should, because you want to be very careful when you're bleaching your knots. You don't want to get bleach on the hair. So as you guys can see, I just have some tiny scissors and I'm carefully cutting the combs out. If you like the combs, then keep them. I do not like them. I like to keep my hair on my head. Plus I wear a wig cap, so I'm cutting those combs off before I start the bleaching process. My mom already had the combs off of her wig, which I will be reviewing a wig from CC Collection as well. So anyways, I am just pouring the bleach into the bowl, and then I'm going to take some developer. This is going to be the Ion 40 volume developer. Now that tells you to use like 10 or 20, but you know, I'm extra and I don't follow the rules. So you want to put a little bit in there and really mix this into like a thick, more whipped consistency. You don't want it runny because the bleach will run through the lace and get all over your hair. And if you're not bleaching your entire wig, then that would be bad for you. So you guys see, I'm just lightly tapping this on the lace, and then I'm going to let that sit for about 20 minutes. You can let it sit as long as you prefer, but I think 20 minutes is long enough so that my scalp doesn't turn out orange, because that's not cute. And then once you have that completed, you want to fold the hair underneath, be very careful, and lay some foil on top and let it sit for 20 minutes, or 20 to 30 minutes, but 20 minutes I felt was good enough. Then once you let that sit, you want to take more on the cooler side of water, not necessarily hot water, and rinse all of that bleach off of the lace. And you want to take some neutralizing shampoo to stop the chemical process, to like stop it from bleaching. And make sure you get that on that lace real good. Make sure you rinse it out really good, and of course wring out your hair. But I'm going to show you guys the scalp because I think it turned out really good. I mean, there are some pieces in the scalp inside the unit that are kind of light, but you can't really tell once I have my wig cap on. Then if you plan to like bleach or dye the hair, then I would suggest that you put a blow dryer on cool and light dry it. You wouldn't dry it all the way completely dry. And then as you guys can see here, I'm just taking those little hair cutting scissors and I am cutting away my lace. I cut away a lot of lace, but that's my preference. Leave as much or as little as you would like, but make sure to be careful so that you aren't cutting into the wig and kind of ruining it. Now you will get a little bit of shed hair from what you do cut away. It happens and that's okay. Now I took another package of that bleach that I used earlier, whipped it up with the Ion Volume 40, and I took my wig and put it in a ponytail. So I want the top to still be dark rooted, but I want the whole entire bottom to be bleached because I am going to be coloring the hair. So you want to make sure that you get the front and the back and separate the hair, and make sure you get the bleach all in between because you don't want dark hair in between. It will be so noticeable. So make sure you get the hair bleached really, really well. And then I'm going to wrap it up in the foil. Also, I'm combing through. If you guys can see that, make sure you comb that bleach through. But I'm going to wrap the hair up in the foil. And I believe I let my bleach sit on for like 4 hours at this point. Personal preference, as long or as little as you would like. But I really wanted this hair bleached so that the color would take very well. And once you feel like you've given that bleach long enough to process, carefully unwrap it out of the foil. Take a look at it, make sure it's how you want it. Now this wasn't as white as I would have liked it to be, and I could have bleached it a second time, but you know what? I really didn't have time for that, let's be real. This is my birthday hair. So now you want to go back to the sink with that neutralizing shampoo, get the bleach rinsed out, use the shampoo, dry it, and as you guys can see, this is what it came out looking like. Now I am trying a new hair dye which I've never tried before. This is the Clairol hair dye from Sally's Beauty, and I can't remember the name, but I used a dark blue and I used a teal green. I will link those down in the description box down below, just because, like I said, I threw away the boxes and I don't remember the name. I'm a loser. So I'm using some of that Ion 40 volume developer, and I am mixing that together, getting the perfect consistency. And as you guys can see, I'm actually going to start applying the green on the bottom. Now this is a lime green, and I'm going to apply the dark blue on top, but I'm going to try to like work my way into that. And the reason why I'm just starting on the bottom is just so that I can blend the dye together a little bit better. Now when you guys are doing like an ombre kind of look, you want to start getting the dye on there, and then you want to turn your brush, oh my goodness, Sheena, you want to turn your brush up and down and kind of like brush stroke through the hair so that it blends together well. Because I don't know if you guys have ever seen anybody with an ombre, but it's just like one color, bam, next color, bam, and it doesn't blend well together. I actually blended mine so well that mine is dark blue and teal and then lime green. It came out very nice though. I'm very happy with the outcome. And make sure that you guys flip it over, get the back, comb through it, get that dye all up in there, because you don't want any blonde showing through, because it will be very noticeable. And actually, you guys, it will look yellow. And I can tell you that I ran out of dye and I did not have all the hair dyed. It was blue, yellow, and green, so I had to go back and get some more dye. But I really love how it turned out. Obviously, you guys, I'm not a professional. I didn't go to school for this. I just dye my hair all the time and I do what works for me. So I figured I should share it with you guys. When I first started my YouTube channel, I promised that I would do hair reviews and tutorials for you guys, as well as makeup, because you guys are always asking. And a lot of you guys know that when I first started my channel, I had just lost a son, and then I found out I was pregnant again. So like, I really wasn't dyeing hair, but I'm glad to finally be doing this for you guys. And then I let my dye set on my hair for about 4 hours. You don't have to leave it on that long, but I just like to make sure that it is getting saturated and getting as dyed as it possibly can. But then you want to go back to the sink and just use, again, more cool water to rinse out your hair. And this time I'm just going to go in with some conditioner, whatever conditioner you like, conditioner of your choice. And I'm going to pretty much, it's like shampooing, like co-washing your hair, but just using conditioner, because this hair has been bleached and processed, and you just want it to be nice and silky and not dried out. And you guys, be sure that when you're rinsing out your hair, you are rinsing it until the water runs clear. You want to get all of that excess dye out of your hair. And this dye is permanent, so I really like it. It's very affordable. You can find it at Sally's Beauty Supply. And I also like the fact that when I wash my hair, it is going to take a while before it fades, rather than the semi-permanent. Like I said, this dye is new. I don't know if I said that, but this dye is a new hair dye, and I'm definitely giving it 2 thumbs up. Once you get your hair all conditioned and rinsed out, you want to go ahead and blow dry it, lightly blow dry it on cool heat. I did not dry this down all the way. I'm going to use this L'Oreal oil heat protectant, just because like I'm going to take the flat iron to it, I'm going to style it. So if you guys want to see an installation video, I will have that up very soon, if it's not already up. And you guys, if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Follow me on all social media, which is linked down below. And you guys, don't forget to put a smile on your face. It is truly the best makeup you can wear. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Mwah. And also, you guys, before I get out of here, there are going to be some pictures to follow, but I promise you the camera does not do this beautiful hair justice. Also, I will have the link to the hair down in the description box. Now, you don't have to personally use my link. You can just go to rawafrican.com. But my experience was great with them. I will have more of a review when I do the installation. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye, guys.